Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we had some technical difficulties, didn't we, Key Controller? I had to delete the whole video and start over anyways. We've got a reading for you about somebody who has courage and determination. I know that maybe people think I shouldn't do this, or maybe people are going to judge me. Maybe people have a lot of opinions. But I'm going to do this anyways. I'm going to take action and, they can say whatever it is that they want. Kind of like a little bit of a, right? Hello, Key Controller. Hello, dude. Hello, Steven. How are we doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of one chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Basically the first time I tried to do this reading, it just got stuck on the going live part right before it kicks in. So anyways, we made it work. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And I think we're going to start with the Earth and Bone Oracle. What else do we have about this? I'm going to do it anyway. Kind of gives me like rider vibe. Somebody who is, probably because of the horses on the action card, right? We've got number 17, prosperity, and number 40, the stand. Prosperity says wealth, contentment, success, achievements, and abundance. And courage, or angel of strength, right? Determination and fearlessness. So I know that there's, a little bit of a difficult situation here. There are people who have a very different perspective than I do, but I'm going to do what I want to do, or I'm going to do what I think is right in this situation. Let's go with the Black Tarot. I'm gonna have to try a little bit harder than that, right? I don't know. I'm kind of used to the little things that YouTube, or maybe it's even just my camera, little things that can happen that makes a little bit of a challenge to go live, but that's all right. What else do you have? I love it. We had the Angel of Strength. We had the card, the stand, that talks about courage. And here we have strength again. We could have some very strong Leo energy, but this is clearly somebody who is taking action because they feel like they're ready, they're prepared, or they know it's the right thing to do. And it could be that they feel they need to take action against a King of Swords in the reverse, somebody who has lied or misrepresented the situation. It kind of feels like maybe standing up to a father or mother who likes to say this is how it is, a boss who doesn't really like to be questioned or critiqued. You did it the wrong way and then you yelled at me for doing it the same way, that kind of thing. Someone who's not very fair. Knight of Swords and Ten of Swords in the reverse. There's information that has been hidden. This information is about a partnership. Two of Cups. But this partnership is about to have some issues. So this is like if you had foundation problems in a basement, there's a little crack, starts becoming a bigger crack. There's a right way to deal with that. Don't ask me, I'm not an expert. And then there's all those other people that feel like, oh, I could just like paint over it, no big deal. Same thing, right? There's a whole bunch of other ways you could look at a problem and just like put a band-aid over it instead of actually dealing with the root cause. I feel like that's what we have here. And it ends up creating a falling out, a disagreement. We don't seem to agree between, I think, a hidden partnership or a friendship that people don't necessarily approve of. King of Wands, Hanged Man in the reverse, and the Three of Swords. More Leo energy. Pretty much we've got somebody who feels like furious, honest. I mean, I didn't know you would say that or that you would do that. Kind of feels that one of these Two of Cups individuals in this friendship. So we have a King of Swords in the reverse, and then we have this King of Wands. I feel like these are two different people. I feel the King of Wands is likely our Angel of Strength, but we'll see. This person's real upset with how this King of Swords in the reverse has handled a situation. I thought we talked about this. I thought we agreed on this. And now you went and, behind my back, you said something different or you did something different. And this King of Wands is angry. But they feel there's not much they can do. It's like when you have a contract with this person, but you don't really have any way of enforcing it, or you don't have any way of proving it, right? Eight of Swords, Chariot, and the Emperor. So I feel for someone out there, it's important to say, do not rely on your employer or do not rely on your lawyer to retain important documentation. If there's something that is potentially able to be used to defend yourself or your interests, and you can blind carbon copy yourself, or you can make sure you hold on to text messages from lawyers, whatever it is, right? I feel somebody needs to hang on to some sort of information and not count on somebody else to do that for them, because this person is not reliable. Whoever you're relying on or whoever you feel is going to do the right thing. I think you're taking action, whoever I'm reading for, because there's somebody else who didn't take action. You're like, okay, so you're not going to do your job. I'll step up. I'll do it. I'll say what you won't say. This is the Gilded Reverie. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Happy Friday. Hello, Jane Doe. How are you doing? You deserve a nice little weekend then, huh? Number 37, which is the cuckoo clock. This is about time, of course. Someone's star is rising. There's more attention or influence or power. This King of Wands feels like they are recognized or understood in some way. That's part of why they're feeling courageous. This could be, I know that the other people in our friend group feel the same way. I know that the other people on my team agree that the department should do it this way. This is someone who speaks up courageously because they feel like they have truth on their side. With the 9, the bouquet card, this is like, because the King of Wands has this, I don't know, way of speaking, or because they have that confidence, because they have that courage, they're the right person to deliver this message or to speak to this King of Swords in reverse. Oh, okay. This feels to me like, hey, the island voted you off. This King of Wands may be communicating, we don't really want you to come along on the friend vacation. We don't really feel like you should be a part of the team anymore. This is not an easy action to take, but the King of Wands is up to the task. Hello, Iris. Hello, Bradley. How are we doing today? Number 2, the Clover. Oh, I pulled way too many cards. We'll make it work. Don't worry. Number 6, the clouds. And number 18, the dog. So even though this seems to be a path that is not very well lit, or it is a little bit of a precarious journey, there is luck on your side and somebody who is very loyal. If you resonate with this King of Wands, you've got somebody who backs you up or defends you. This could be more than one person, because we did have the community card, right? The garden. So it feels to me like this King of Wands. Okay, I just had a flash of the Newsies where there was somebody who speaks up, right? I can't remember his name because I haven't seen the movie in a really long time. But the main dude who like said we got to say something, right? He's the King of Wands. One person who speaks up, and they know that what they're saying is how other people feel too. So they've got loyalty, or they've got a following, right? But they're doing something a little bit crazy. This is the Morgan Greer. Hello, David. How are you doing? Do you have any flaky biscuits? I don't know. I like flaky biscuits, though. All right. We've got the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. This King of Wands is working towards some sort of new beginning, something that they feel is better for themselves, but it's like it requires someone else to like walk away or to give up. King of Pentacles, King of Cups. There's so many energies in here. This is not the King of Swords or the King of Wands, it feels. This, I think, are the loyal people. Because King of Pentacles, this would be somebody who's very like high honor, and the King of Cups is somebody who's emotionally mature. So in other words, this King of Wands is kind of like flanked by the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Keep in mind, we got a lot of kings floating around. Interestingly enough, one from each of the 4, but this doesn't have to be male energy, right? This is just, or male gender. This is just energy that I'm reading. But there's somebody who's speaking up, and there are people like standing behind the King of Wands, like, yeah, what he said. We support it. So it kind of looks like this King of Swords in reverse is starting to realize that maybe they don't have the friends that they thought they did, or maybe they're even a little bit worried that they've got 0 friends. 2 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands in the reverse. The King of Swords in the reverse was counting on there being a consensus to not take action, but this King of Wands decided to take action. So King of Swords in the reverse is a little bit bummed. Wah, wah. So they're not able to do what they wanted to do because this King of Wands is like, hey, you know what? We don't really like you. This is our park. You're going to have to go find a different one. We don't like you. What else do we have? Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, the King of Wands is doing something a little bit risky. They're putting themselves out there. But this is... I feel this is loyalty to other people just as they are getting loyalty from those people, right? This is, I want to almost call it mutual aid, but it's not really that. It's like, I've got your back, you've got my back. This is your turn to stand up and say something. If we need to say something, we'll do it too. But this Queen of Pentacles, it's an upgrade, right? From the Page of Pentacles. So it's almost as if the King of Wands initially is saying, hey, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And the King of Swords in the reverse is like, do what? And they do it anyways. And they don't take this Page of Pentacles seriously, right? Because it's kind of a younger energy or less experienced energy. But now we have the Queen of Pentacles, someone who takes on almost like a motherly energy, right? Like, would your mother really be proud of you? She knew what you were doing right now. This is increasing, right? I tried. I told you you shouldn't do it. Okay, now we're telling you it's a serious matter. And then this King of Wands is basically saying, you want to fight? You can go outside. I bet you didn't think I knew how to throw hands. This is someone saying, I think you've underestimated the situation or what I'm trying to convey. Six of Cups, clarifying the Eight of Cups. I think this Emperor, this would be our King of Wands energy, right? Fire energy, Leo energy. I think they're looking at the Six of Cups because they've talked to whoever is no longer friends with the King of Swords in the reverse. I think the King of Wands has some privileged information from that not your friend anymore person. Let's see. That would be this card, Temperance in the reverse. Yeah. So there's, what's the saying? Trouble in Paris? Trouble in Paradise? So because, and it could be a spouse, it could be a best friend. It's the Two of Cups after all. But there's somebody here who doesn't like this King of Swords anymore. And they run and they talk to this King of Wands and they're like, hey, guess what I know? I think you'd be real interested to know. And they tell the King of Wands, what's up? Hello, Peggy. How you doing? This is the Pulp Tarot. What else do we have? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Moon. Seven of Swords. Yeah. This King of Wands gets their hands on some sensitive information about this King of Swords in the reverse. And it's kind of like taunting energy, but in as mature a way as you could possibly do. Not so much the like, more like, guess what? Guess what I found out about you? No, you're never going to guess it. Okay, I'll give you a clue. Think about the last thing that you would ever want me to find out about you that only, I don't know, one person, maybe two people in the entire world know about you. Yep, that's it. You figured it out. And so did I. This is like shots across the bow. Like, I'm letting you know, I got my sights on you. I know what you did last summer. The King of Swords in the reverse has been notified, and I think they're shooketh. I think they're like, what? What do you mean? How do you know what I did last summer? Four of Wands. This Emperor feels like they have the edge. They have the advantage. That they could do something. It's like checkmate, right? Just say the wrong thing, and I'm going to tell everyone what I know about you. It's a little bit of a blackmail vibe, but I think with the knowledge that this King of Wands is going to say something. Ooh. The King of Wands has gotten their information from the Temperance in the reverse, right? King of Wands in the reverse. This is an angry ex-partner, angry ex-friend. It feels to me like this ex-partner or ex-friend would delight in knowing that the King of Swords in the reverse is maybe struggling to sleep at night or dealing with some restlessness because they don't really know what's going to happen with the situation that's being talked about. There's a lot of readings coming through right now where people's secrets are being exposed. So I hope you all are being honest out there. We've got Six of Wands. And the Emperor. This Emperor is saying, like, basically, I challenge you. I challenge you to a duel. They're saying, I've got you. I don't think I should say that. I've got receipts on you. I know what you've done. I'm not worried. You're in trouble. You should be worried. That's what they're saying. So in other words, underestimated this person, right? The King of Swords in the reverse saw them as a Page of Pentacles. You're no big deal. You're just like a fly buzzing around my ear. I don't care. We got a little bit. And now they're realizing this is actually an emperor. This is somebody who's quite capable of taking this information from this angry ex-partner and making it into a serious problem for the King of Swords in the reverse. Hello, Patrick. How are you doing? Hello, Aqua Beauty. We've got the Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Nine of Wands. Now this King of Swords in the reverse feels like they have to be defensive. They have to, you know, lock their doors twice. I don't know. They're a little bit paranoid. They're freaking out. They're wondering if there's anyone they could kind of win over. Can I use my charm? Can I use, I don't know, money? What can I use to get people to like me better or not do this thing or not talk about this thing? They might even try to like get this King of Wands on their side, but like, good luck. I don't think that's going to go well for you. Wouldn't do it. Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I know what happened with this person, but we're not friends anymore. Why? Oh, there's so many people that are like, guess what? I know somebody's secrets. I know their weakness. I know what this King of Swords in the reverse doesn't want anybody to know. All right. Well, that's definitely juicy. This is the situation stack. Hello, Gary. How's your day? Hello, Voyager. What's going on? This is the situation stack. So we have somebody ignoring their intuition. We've got the alien card in the reverse, telepathic, dreams and songs. This could probably be the King of Swords in the reverse because it sure seems like the King of Wands is on the right path since they've got the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands clarifying them. We've got someone who thought that they could surprise another person, but they did not. And it's probably our King of Swords in the reverse. They should have read the room better. It's like they walk in and they want to impress people by showing off their knowledge about, let's go with baseball. But they end up quoting like stats that are completely off or like from the wrong year, the wrong team. It's like off base, right? It's just obvious that you're trying to sound smart or trying to sound like you know what you're talking about, but it's the wrong thing, right? So this King of Swords in the reverse has a not so great impression. And then there is a move or selling, buying, something to do with money that really makes this King of Swords in the reverse look like they've done something they shouldn't. That's when I think these King of Pentacles, King of Cups individuals get involved. They start, I think, talking with the King of Wands. Hey, you know what's going on? The King of Wands might talk about what they heard in terms of this King of Swords in the reverse secret. And if the King of Swords in the reverse was listening to their intuition, they would realize that people were catching on to them. Like the King of Swords in the reverse is just so confident. It's actually very Edgar Allan Poe, like Telltale Heart. Dude is overly confident, right? No one would ever be able to figure out what I've done. This King of Swords in the reverse is overly confident. They don't pick up on how others around them are looking at them or perceiving them or realizing that they're putting on a front or they're pretending. So we have the Divine Feminine in the reverse clarifying the Soul card. This is pertaining to the King of Pentacles, King of Cups. There is some cruelty or lack of compassion that specifically impacts these kings or people that are important to them, right? So this is like, hey, guess what, King of Swords in the reverse? Not only do you have one person that doesn't like you, this ex-partner, you got multiple people that don't like you for their own reasons, and then they find out about this other thing. So it's like extra ammunition to make this King of Swords in the reverse basically have to admit they suck. Hello, drums. How are you doing? All right, let's get a few from the What's the News. What else do we have? Playa, play in the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. So this King of Swords in the reverse may have been playing people against each other. For whatever reason, what has popped into my brain is the idea that, how do I say this? If you are a big enough retailer, you can kind of push around small vendors and get more favorable terms because you are a giant, right? This is somebody who feels like they can get a better deal or they get the best deal or like somebody who feels like they shouldn't have to pay you your full price because they know you, but like it's your own business. So like if you're really my friend, I'd probably just tip you more. Do you know what I mean? This is somebody who expects favors, someone who feels like, oh, you must think I'm really cool, so you're gonna make this easier for me, right? I don't know if they're an influencer, but this is like people think I'm great, so I get what I want. But when this King of Wands in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse, the ex-partner, the ex-friend shares this information with the courageous person, our King of Wands in the upright, I feel like they solve a whole puzzle. It's like you get that last letter in Wheel of Fortune, and that's what helps you actually solve the whole puzzle. This is the missing link. This is the, okay, now I know what's going on. Now I know what I can say about this King of Swords in reverse, or now I know like the full picture of what this person's been hiding. This King of Swords in the reverse has been okay, I view this King of Swords in the reverse as rather difficult or kind of stubborn, stuck in their ways. They do what they want, but there's someone here that they like bow to, somebody that they feel like they need to be really kind to. Could be a partner, could be like a romantic partner, right? Could be a family member, but this is somebody they feel they have to be good to, otherwise they wouldn't, right? It could be, I'm really deferential towards you because I want to make sure that I'm in your will. It could be, I want to make sure that I get to take over the family company when you retire. But this person has one connection where they're like overly nice. They don't have this like kind of jerk mentality because they want something from it, right? Huh. Honeymooning, love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. They're really buttering someone up because they're scared. So this King of Swords has been making friends or love bombing someone because they feel they need protection of some sort, or they feel like they need to like replace some of the friends that they've lost. Maybe they're starting to realize that there are a couple of people that don't really like what they're up to. But it does feel to me like they're being emotionally manipulative. We've got the knocked up card, pregnancy, expecting, and mothering. This is clarifying the love bombing card. So if I'm overly attentive, if I'm overly concerned with your needs, maybe you will be concerned with my needs. This is like transactional. Like I'm doing something nice for you now, but I'm going to definitely ask you to return the favor in a very short time frame. Hello. I can't. Can I call you Amit? I hope you're having a good day. That's all right. It happens, dude. I hope you're having a good day. This is the Tatsu Tarot. What else do we have? Three of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups. Yeah, this King of Cups no longer likes this King of Swords in the reverse, or has, shall we say, beef. So they are working with that Queen of Pentacles, who's also that King of Wands. I know there's a lot of court cards. There's a lot of people here, but the main two are the King of Swords in the reverse, King of Wands, who are going to have some little scuffle here, some little disagreement, and it's fueled by three other people that also don't seem to care very much for this King of Swords in the reverse. Three of Wands in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse. I feel like these are people that look at the King of Swords in the reverse as somebody who took something that wasn't theirs, somebody who might be considered a thief or a fake. So it could be we have this King of Swords in the reverse being exposed for being fraudulent, or saying that they're capable of things that they're not, or saying they worked at places they didn't. This could be like a construction person, right? But they have tried to make accommodations for the risks that they've taken so that they can continue to defraud people or do whatever they're doing, right? Lying about this. So it could be multiple people kind of comparing their case, right? The King of Swords in the reverse so that they would do this, but they didn't. You know, they didn't fulfill their contract. So this Hermit is an investigative energy, right? We know this King of Swords in the reverse has been doing the same thing over and over again, and now we have enough information to make it public, or, you know, look for some consequences, some remuneration. Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and it's all easier because this King of Wands in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse, ex-partner, ex-friend is like, oh, you need some information on the King of Swords in the reverse? Here you go. These are some receipts. I'll give you what you need, because it sure does look like it's not on the up and up. It looks like it's pretty shady. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is where things start to change and don't look very good for this King of Swords in the reverse. They start to feel like all their love bombing isn't going to make any difference. There's going to be an end to whatever shenanigans they've been doing. Yeah. They've been manipulating people around them, and now those people are talking about what they've heard or comparing their stories and realizing this person is just like a total fake. This is the Kipper. What else do we have? Family room. Child. High honor in the reverse. This, I'm telling you, has some element of I need to do what I can to pacify or keep someone in my family happy because I want to inherit something or because they are well connected. So I need to be seen in their eyes as this little child, this innocent person that needs to be taken care of. I'm not doing anything wrong. You know, won't you make sure everything's easy for me, right? So this person could have a parent or someone in their family that they feel can solve problems for them. And that's who they love bomb. Because they're trying to avoid going to jail. They ignored a warning and they kept doing something. And I really do feel like this person could be facing legal consequences. And they're hoping, like, you know, their well-connected uncle or mom or whatever will pay to get them out or will help them avoid any consequences. But it might be beyond that. It kind of seems to me like this person has messed up enough times where you can't just like sweep this much dirt under the rug. You know, it just looks like there's like a mountain under your rug. It don't look good. Lantern, guidance, illumination, hope. Very much so hermit vibes, right? So I've got the information. I know what I need to do. This person's going to actually have to deal with the truth. They can't run from it. Labyrinth or labyrinth, because I know dude's on. Among the confusion of the twisting turns and the endless chase, will I find myself in the heart of this maze? The King of Swords in the reverse has been running and avoiding. And I feel like this is somebody who's probably rich, because remember we had that prosperity card in the beginning. This is probably somebody who is arguing a very well-off individual who has a powerful family member that gets them out of difficulties, right? But this is too much. They've done too much. Now there's going to be issues. A creature of many guises and storms I soar. Amid virtues and vices, a reflection of life's score. So you've already, gone too far in the red. There's some issues here. You're going to have to correct this. So they don't get to use that get out of jail free card anymore. It looks like that's kind of expired. And since it kind of feels like this King of Swords in the reverse has a general energy, I'm going to use these cards. Plus Tiana just showed up, so that's perfect. How's it going, Tiana? How's your day? Happy Friday. What else do we have? This will be the King of Swords in the reverse energy. A group of fuckers can help you achieve success. This King of Swords in the reverse has been propped up by a few people that help them stay out of trouble, even though they continue to brew that trouble constantly. The other thing is, this applies also to our King of Wands. This is somebody trying to deal with this little, I'm going to say spoiled brat, and if you want to be mad at me about it, that's fine. I'm okay with that. But it just seems right. Hello there, Hope. Happy Friday. How are you? The King of Swords in reverse is about to realize that the King of Wands could also be pretty successful because they got a group. Like, you're not the only one with like a crew. Oh no. What's going to happen now? What else? I don't know why I like that. Who is this for? You will earn more fucking money. Okay, so maybe this is kind of laying the groundwork for this King of Wands to be able to do additional work. If this is an investigator, for example, or this is somebody who's able to kind of like crack a case or leak some information or make something known that most people didn't really feel could be real, it could kind of change the landscape of their situation. We'll go with the signs of the times. This could also mean somebody's going to end up writing a book. Number 21, recycle, recover. And number 22, I love that it's in succession, butterfly metamorphosis. So this King of Wands has been a very strong individual or a very capable person for a long time. But this particular situation is a challenge put in their path on purpose to show them just how strong they are, especially when they're able to kind of rally with other people who feel the same way. So I do feel like it's a definitive moment for this person. It could be that this is when somebody decides they want to be like a lawyer, for example. Let's get a few from the Gypsy Oracle. Hello, single. How are you doing? Hello, Rachel. Hello, Illuminati. How's your day? What else do we have? Soldier in the reverse. Sighs, or Sighs in the reverse. So it feels to me this King of Wands told the two kings, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, hey, yeah, no, I think we can do something here about this King of Swords in the reverse, this spoiled brat, but we're going to have to work together. We've all been doing it the wrong way. We need to like combine forces. It's like they're the leader of the pack. All right, cheers. We just became friends because we have a common enemy. And they're convinced it's this King of Swords in the reverse that has stolen money or has, you know, unfavorable terms. They are trouble. I feel like they probably stole something. We've got House in the reverse. Maybe there's a false alibi given in order to protect the King of Swords in the reverse. Falseness. I'm going to go ahead and take that as confirmation. This King of Swords in the reverse was protected by somebody who said they were somewhere or that they couldn't have been somewhere as like a way to protect them, but it's not true. For some of you, this person said they were homesick or said they were at a hospital. There's something here that's wrong pertaining to somebody's health. And I do feel like whatever details come through because of this King of Wands in the reverse or the ex-partner, it does result in this King of Swords in the reverse actually landing in prison or jail. You did it. You tried to avoid it. You tried to get people to lie for you. So we're kind of not very pleased with you. This is the Crow Tarot. Hello, Deborah. How are you? What else do we have? The Emperor. More fire energy. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This person's real motivated because they do feel like this King of Swords in the reverse is going to steal again, or they're going to feel emboldened, right? I didn't get in trouble for that. I didn't get in trouble for that, because they've stolen from a few people. They've done something here that's unfair and gotten away with it multiple times. So this King of Wands is like, we're done. We've had it. Seven of Swords in the reverse. We're not going to look the other way. We're not going to pretend that you're being honest. We're going to force you to be honest. Where'd you get all that money? Or where'd this money come from? Or how'd you afford that car? What's, you know, like there's questions being asked. And these questions are informed by the information that the King of Wands in the reverse provides to the King of Wands. I know it's hard to keep track of. The ex-partner gives insights or receipts on the spoiled brat, right? They didn't think I had this. They didn't think I kept this information, but I've got it. They were overly confident that they could frame up this story the way that they wanted to. Seven of Wands. It has something to do with timing. Where were you at this time? What were you doing at this time? And they have some alibi and it's going to fall through. Nope. Looks like you're lying. High Priestess in the reverse. You were being secretive. You were misleading people. Hello, it's okay. I hope you're having a nice nap. Hello, Daniel. What else do we have? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So then some money gets recovered, or there's some evidence, right? Like receipts, like we were talking about. Makes it clear that this King of Swords in the reverse has stolen or worked to cover up what they did. And that is why there is such a strong case here. That is why this King of Wands seems to be so determined. I can take action because I have like multiple cases or multiple instances of the same thing. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get from the Character Oracle. There is a card in here that I have in mind. There's a criminal card in here. I think there's also a thief card. So we'll see if either of those come out. What else do we have? Revolutionist, champion of transformation, freedom fighter, pursuer of welfare and justice. So this is our King of Wands energy. Spy, seeker of secrets, intelligence agent, covert, espionage, and undercover. This is potentially referring to our ex-partner, right? The person who's got the information. Coach, train, nurture, develop a plan, encourage, and support. And athlete. So it does feel to me like there is some hierarchy here, right? We have a boss and an employee, a coach and an athlete, a parent or a child, right? This hierarchy has led to somebody being able to kind of get away with this for a little while or rely on somebody that was a bit more powerful or a little bit more well-connected, right? But now they're not able to rely on that. This person gave them probably some really good advice or was able to get them out of some tricky situations. But now this King of Swords in the reverse has pushed it too far. We might have an artist in the mix. We have painter, depict, sublimate, abstraction, form, and sensation. I'm most drawn to, pun intended, depict. So there's someone here who's able to clearly draw out or recreate a scene. They're either drawing something like a blueprint or, here's what I saw, here's what it looked like, here's what the, damage on the car was like. This is somebody recreating something. This is the Egyptian tarot. Five of Wands. Three of Swords. King of Wands and the Three of Wands in the reverse. So this King of Swords in the reverse, our spoiled brat, feels like they're going to be just fine. They didn't expect people to join up together. They didn't expect this battle to be like multiple people versus them. They thought they were just taking on this King of Wands. But the King of Wands is much stronger than that. And they didn't expect this King of Wands to have information from this ex-partner. So this King of Swords in the reverse is overwhelmed or feels like they are unprepared for the reality of the situation because there's people that are ganging up on them, right? Or working together, comparing their notes. Ace of Cups, Four of Swords, imprisonment. So this being willing to work with each other or share information leads to a conviction or leads to somebody actually being in trouble for what they've stolen. They're going to have to give back this money. Queen of Swords in the reverse. And it also looks like there's going to be some issues for the family member that has tried to protect the King of Swords in the reverse. If they, like broke the law or tried to make somebody else look culpable, that's going to be exposed as well. Judgment. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is something that happened in the past. It's like retroactive, right? We're going to look at what happened the last time. We're going to look at the time before that. And, oh, wouldn't you know, this family member has been lying for them, saying they, were here or offering an alibi. I bet they lied every single time. So now there's consequences for this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Makes sense, right? King of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the reverse. These are probably related or they're in a relationship. I hope that's going well, Tiana. We'll get just a little bit from the Zodiac fortune telling cards, and then we'll call it a day. What is the outcome of this messy situation? This is going to take a long time to clean up, you guys. Look at all these cards. You have a few trustworthy friends and one unexpected enemy. So the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups worked with the King of Wands to take on this King of Swords in the reverse, or the spoiled brat. But there is somebody along the way here who's like, I don't think so. I don't really want to be a part of that. Or maybe even provides information to the King of Swords in the reverse. Successful in big things if undertaken. But because of this courage, because of this ability to collect the information they need, the King of Wands is destined to be successful. A false friend, beware. You are inclined to make people happy. Part of the reason this King of Wands is going to be successful is they are not just fighting on their behalf. They are also working on behalf of others or trying to make things fair for someone else. The one who cares for you is anxious for a letter, and beware of a jealous woman. Queen of Swords in the reverse. All right. I hope that made sense. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I sure do appreciate you all. I will see you on the next reading. Doodles.